Gemara Sanhedrin, let's go. It's very late. We have 15 minutes to learn. Daf Tzadik Amid Beis. In the Shattenstein Gemaras, it's 90b4. It's all the way down. The 11 lines from the bottom of the page of Tzadik Amid Beis. The Gemara is discussing the middle of Tchias HaMeisim, and how do we know Hashem knows the future? Where do we see Tchias HaMeisim? So the Gemara says like this: Tanya, this is where we're up to. Amar Rabbi Eliezer ben Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Eliezer ben Rabbi Yossi said the following: B'davar zeh yafti sifrei minim. With this matter, I disproved the svarim, that meaning the texts of the Apikursim. The Apikursim didn't believe in Tchias HaMeisim because the Torah doesn't clearly say about Tchias HaMeisim, so they denied it. So he said to them like this: Show you the Apikursim would say, "Ein Tchias HaMeisim in HaTorah." There's no Tchias HaMeisim. Amarti lahem. He said to them, "Zeyafta Toraschem. You have falsified your Torah. Whatever Torah you have, you falsified. And you didn't accomplish anything by falsifying it. Why? What happens is the Gemara says that the minim, that Apikursim, changed the texts of Torah that it shouldn't mean. Like for instance, us Yashir, they said us Shor. They changed it that it shouldn't sound like any way like Tchias HaMeisim. But he said they left one thing out, and that disproves them completely. Why? He says, you say ain't Tchias HaMeisim in HaTorah, but yet the pasuk says, Ikaris tikaris nefesh ahi aveina ba. Okay, 90b4, second column. The pasuk says, Ikaris tikaris nefesh ahi, that soul will be cut off, for sinning. Ikaris tikaris be'elam hazeh. So if tikaris means in this world, what does it mean? Aveina ba, if the guy's already dead. So what do you mean aveina ba? His sin is still with him. If he's dead, his sin is not with him anymore. So it must mean la'olam haba. So therefore he says like this: you guys left out a pasuk that would prove that there's Tchias HaMeisim from the Torah, because it says ikaris tikaris, double expression, and it says what it means is ba'elam hazeh. Yeah, but the pasuk continues aveina ba, that they still have a sin. So obviously it means olam haba. Amalei Papa Abaye. No, they can answer the following. I'm sorry. Why didn't Rabbi Eliezer ben Rabbi Yossi bring out the same pasuk a different proof? He says ikaris tikaris, the double expression ikaris tikaris. You're going to be cut off double, once in this world, once in the world to come, which means that there is Tchias HaMeisim, because then you're going to be punished a second time.
That's what I thought was the first shot.
No, because it said aveina ba. Aveina ba means the sin is still with them. If they're cut off and they're dead, how can there be sin with them? So he said the word aveina ba means the sin will still be with them in olam haba. So he said, why can't they prove it from the fact that it says ikaris tikaris? So Amalei Abai answered him, it's not a good proof. We're going to see this later on in the Gemara also a lot. There's a whole question, machlekes, throughout the Gemara in many places, and coming up in Sanhedrin here also. When the Chacham say it, when the Torah uses a double expression, like hikaris tikaris. So some Tanoim and Amiraim say, well, the double expression teaches us a din. If not, it could have said hikaris or tikaris. With tikaris double. And the other Tanoim say, no, Torah speaks in human terms. People say you'll definitely be cut off. You'll cut off, double say. Yeah. So it's not a proof. In fact, you find many dinim like that you learn out some Tanoim learn out a din from an extra expression in the Chumash, and the other Tanoim say, no, Dibra Torah Kolashim Leim, like over here. Okay, this is the difference. So therefore, he didn't want to prove from ikaris tikaris, because the Apikursim would have answered him that it's not a proof, because the Torah speaks in terms of people.
Why did the person not change this one? Just by Ashkaf?
No, they forgot. Okay, so the Gemara says like this: Katanoi, this is a machlekes in Tanoim. In other words, how do you learn the pasuk Hikaris Tikaris? What's the argument? Hikaris Tikaris. So one opinion says Hikaris Beilam Hazeh, Tikaris Leilam Haba, Divrei Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva holds the fact that it says Hikaris Tikaris, the double expression, teaches us something. Right? It's not Stam the Torah speaks in term of man. Hikaris means this world, that means in the world to come. Amalei Rabbi Shmuel, it says it's Hashem hu megadi v'nichnasa. But there's another pasuk that says that Hashem, he embarrassed or cursed or whatever, slandered, so he gets cut off. So you tell me there's 3 worlds that he gets cut off from, because the word tikaris is 3 times in that din. V'chishlei shelamim yesh ela nichnasa ba'elam hazeh hikaris le'elam haba hikaris tikaris dib'datei koloshim miniyadam. So again, this is an argument between Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Shmuel. If Tikaris is extra that you can learn something out of, that's what Rabbi Akiva says. And Rabbi Shmuel says, no. Tikaris means the Torah speaks in human terms, and the Torah, people repeat themselves when they want to emphasize something, and therefore it's not a proof to learn something out of. So the Gemara asks, so Bein Rabbi Shmuel
doesn't learn anything from this.
Correct. Bein Rabbi Shmuel, Bein Rabbi Akiva, but now the Gemara asks, according to Rabbi Shmuel and Rabbi Akiva, Aveina Ba, my Avdel Bey. What do they do with this pasuk Aveina Ba? So Lechanetanya, Yochel Afilu Asa Tshuva. The Gemara says like this: Hikaris Tikaris Aveina Ba. So the Gemara said before. So the Gemara is asking, what do you learn out from Aveina Ba? Right? The pasuk is extra. So Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Shmuel answered. The Gemara says that it means that Hikaris only when Aveina Ba, means you still have the sin, you didn't do tshuva. But if you did tshuva, then there's no Hikaris Tikaris. Hikaris Tikaris Aveina Ba means you get killed when you have Aveina Ba, when you still have the sin. You didn't do tshuva. But if you did tshuva, you're not going to get killed. Like we know, interestingly, we learned many times in the Gemara that sin that Bezdin kills you, tshuva doesn't help. A sin that Hashem gives you karis, then tshuva does help. So this is what the pasuk's teaching us over here. Hikaris, when are you going to get karis? If Aveina Ba, you still have the sin. But if you did tshuva, you don't have the sin anymore, then you're not going to get karis. Okay, now the Gemara says an interesting thing. She'ela Kalipatria, Malchus says Reb Meir, the Queen Kalipatria, but the Mefarshim say this one, the famous Cleopatra, lived 100 years before Reb Meir. So when the Gemara says Cleopatra asked Reb Meir, it can't be that Cleopatra. So the Mefarshim explain all the queens were called Cleopatra. Just like all the kings were called Pari and Oig, and so all the queens were called Cleopatra. Huh? No, this is not. This is, I think, Roman, no?
That's what it says in the footnote. Footnote says, and she's not the one that...
Oh, by Egyptian queens, yeah, but the Chayla, she was Roman, I don't know. Anyway, so he says like this. Omer, she told him, she said to Rameh like this. I know, she said like, I believe Tchis Mason. I believe the dead are going to get up. Because it says, they're going to blossom forth from the city, it's like the grass of the earth, meaning it's going to come out from the ground. See, she says, I know the dead are going to get out. But she asked him like this, when the dead people get up, do they get up naked, or do they get up wearing their clothing? How are they going to get up?
They're buried naked.
No, they're not. They're buried tachlichim. Amallah. So he answered, so what? It's still clothing. No, it's not a sheet. There's a shirt and pants.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She said like this, I believe they're going to get up. But I'm asking you, they get up naked or they get up with clothes on? Amallah, kavachayim mekichita. Okay, it's a kavachayim from a wheat. What's the wheat? When you put a kernel of wheat in the ground, yeah, it's naked. There's no leaves on it. There's no nothing on it. And yet, it comes out fully grown. wearing many garments. So how much so the righteous who are buried in their clothes, because they wear tachlichim, for sure, Allah has kama v'kama. In fact, there's a whole discussion in Allah, it's not for now. You bury a man in his talis. It's the meaning. You bury a man over the tachlichim, they put on a talis.
The talis that he used?
The talis that he used. So lapel, they cut off one of the corners because dead people are not obligated in mitzvahs, so we don't want to laugh at them. It's called the Lereg Lorosh. So all the Rishonim ask, it's a long discussion, Allah. But what's the tchisa Mason is going to get up? He's going to be wearing a 4-quarter garment without tzitzis. So whatever. I don't remember. It's not for now. Anyway. Amalei case of Ram Gamliel. So he says like this. Okay. What? Okay. Amalei case of Ram Gamliel. Caesar said to Ram Gamliel. It's also a question about which Caesar is this, but a lot of them Caesars like Kaiser, Caesar. Yeah. Amra Caesar Ram Gamliel, Amri said to Shav Chachaya. You say that the dead are going to get up, however after, but the people come back to the dirt. What is the offer after the offer toshiv? And he says, after Mikochaya, does dust ever come alive? How can you say that the dead are going to get up? Amle Brate, so Caesar's daughter said, she was in the conversation. So Caesar's daughter said to them, to her father, or to Rabbi Gamliel, Shafka, let him, Anam Mahadran lay. I'm going to answer my father. Caesar's daughter said to what's her name? To Rabbi Gamliel, she said, let me answer my father's question. She said like this. There's 2 potters in our country. Yeah, there are 2 people that make pottery. One of them makes pottery out of clay, and one of them makes pottery out of water. She says, which one is a better one? She said, Amarla. So the Caesar said to her, the one that fashions out of water. Why? Because he can't make pottery out of water. Everybody makes pottery out of dirt. But pottery out of water, that's a great feat. So if you ask me which one's better, of course the guy that makes pottery out of water is much greater than the guy that makes pottery out of dirt. Amrullah. So Amsi said to him, Hashem fashioned the human being out of water, meaning the semen that creates the baby. You think Hashem can make him out of dirt? In other words, like this, if Hashem could create a baby from liquid of the seed, so he can't make the Tchesa Mason from the dirt. For sure he could. Rabbi Yishmael learned a little bit different. How the possible that Hashem should resurrect the dead from the dirt is a kavachayim from glass. Why? Glass that was shaped by the breath of a flesh and blood, meaning like this. When they made pottery, they used to blow into it. Sorry. When they made glass, they would blow into it. So if they break, Yashlam Takani, you could fix it. They can refix glass by reheating it and reprocessing it. So a person that was created by the breath of Hashem, he says,
all of these were from the daughter of Caesar?
No. She just answered the original one about the 2 potters. Water and dirt. The water is better. Huh? This is the very Bryce of Rabbi Shmuel. The second Bryce is Rabbi Shmuel. The very Rabbi Shmuel Tana. Okay. The Sapikere said to Rabbi, Amrisa, you say, Shavachachai, that dead people get up. Va'ava afra. But again, the same question, the dirt. Va'afra mikochaya. So before they asked Ram Gamliel, now they're asking this much later, Rabami. Amalei, so he answered like this. Emshach l'mashal. The ma David Daima, what is this likened to? The Melech Basav Adam Shamal Avadov, a king said to his servants, L'chuv v'nuli platin g'delim b'makim shemayim v'ofer. I want you to build me a massive palace in a place where there's no water or earth. That you mean you can't make bricks. So they built it from other materials. The Yamim Naflo, a few days later, it collapsed. Armalam said, the king said, okay, go build me another palace with where there is dirt and water, meaning you can make bricks. We're unable to do it. We can't. So the king got angry at the people and said, I understand, you built me a palace without bricks, so now with bricks you can't build me a palace. Right? They built him a palace first with other materials that fell apart. He says, the king got angry at them and said like this, in a place where there are no bricks, he did build it. Okay? So he said, can't you believe that you can build a palace? And he said to them like this, go out to the valley, and look at a squirrel, okay, there's a mice like this. I know the scientists have a big hassle with this, but according to Torah, there are things that can be created now from a male and female, certain bugs. Okay, but this squirrel is like this. Today it's half meat, half flesh, half earth. And tomorrow it gets up completely full flesh. So maybe it's going to take a very long time for this. I'll explain in a second. For a long time to happen, he said, go up to the mountain, and you see, there's only one chalazin. The tomorrow rain's going to fall, and they'll be full of chalazins. Meaning it can happen right away. Okay, he says like this. He says like this. Ancient explorers and naturally report the existence of such a creature.
Not squirrels, it's
Snail.
Yeah, but here in the English he calls it squirrels. Does not appear to reproduce sexually, but rather to be generated spontaneously from the earth. Okay? This is discussed in Mishnah and Gemara. The existence of such a creature is widely known. Uncounted people have told me that they have seen one. Through the existence of such a creature is baffling.
Who says this?
The Mefarshim explains. First Yisrael, there's a German scholar called Link, who writes in his book this type of creature called Springnumus in German, found in Egypt and the Tabis, whatever. The front quarter of the body, meaning the head, chest, and forelegs, are well formed, and it appears the hind quarter is not formed, and eventually it gets formed.